Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. Welcome to our live Fluency Friday. So on Fridays, we talk about speech fluency, and we are adding videos to our playlist. So we have our regular Friday fluency video. You can check today's out. But I wanted to add a bonus live video today to talk about practicing and how to do it for quick and easy practice. So you can check out our quick practice videos. I want to look at the phrase, it was a. We don't say this as it was a, three separate words. We run them together. It sounds like it was a, it was a. Notice how I don't really say the T, it was, but rather it was, it was. It's a little bit of a stop T, or it's almost dropped in this case. And then making sure that my word letter A, sounds like a schwa, sounds like a. So I link was and with the Z sound. It was a, it was a. When I'm practicing, I can sit down and be thinking about it, but it's great to practice when you're doing something else. And I love repeated phrase practice for fluency. So trying to think about it was a blank and filling in the blank, you can think about different categories. So if you're driving in the car, think about what's around you. It was a red light. It was a green light. It was an intersection. It was a bad move. It was a safe turn. It was a right turn. It was a left turn. It was a car. It was a motorcycle. It was a pedestrian. It was a bicycle. It was a sunny day. It was a cloudy day. It was a rainy day. It was a busy time. It was a slow time. It was a street. It was a freeway. It was a highway. If you're out on a walk, looking around the park, you can say what's around you there. Try saying it was a park, it was a playground, it was a lake, it was a forest, it was a tree, it was a child, it was an adult, it was a family, it was a jogger, it was a cyclist, it was a dog, it was a group of dogs. If you're cleaning up in the kitchen, you can think about what's around you there. It was a sponge, it was a plate, it was a glass, it was a dishwasher, it was a stove, it was a counter, it was a light, it was a floor, it was a cupboard, it was a fork, it was a spoon, it was a knife, it was a napkin, it was a laundry basket, it was a dish tray, it was a towel. If you're getting dressed in the morning, it was a shirt, it was a pair of pants, it was a pair of shoes, it was a hat, it was a belt, it was a pair of socks. So trying to use categories to help you with fluency. The idea there is when I'm trying to think of what to say, I don't really have a lot of time to be thinking about the phrase it was a. So I'm repeating, I'm getting the motor habit for practicing those sounds, but I'm just able to say them fluently. And in the phrase, it was a blank, the thing that's in the blank is always going to be stretched, and it was a is going to happen fast. That's why a lot of the differences, linking and reductions that we have in fluency happen. It's because for fluent speech, we have a stretched word and then we have squished words. So thinking about it was a plate, we want the word plate to be about as long as the words it was a. Hear how it sounds if I don't do that. It was a plate versus it was a plate. So you see me gesturing with my hands. Sometimes I like to really think about it was a plate, that the it was a is the same length as plate. So it was a plate. It was a fork. It was a spoon. It was a glass. It was a dishwasher. It was a napkin. It was a light. It was a window. So you're really thinking about that length, that fluency. For this phrase and other phrases that you'll see on my fluency and quick practice playlist, you can get a lot of help for really feeling confident and smooth and fluent when you're speaking English. I'll be back again tomorrow with our Saturday live question and answer class. You can join and check out Ask Your Questions Live. I'll be talking about fluency as well as pronunciation in English. If you have questions, you can always leave comments on this video or any of my videos, and I'll direct you to resources on the channel and on our website, speechmodification.com. If you're particularly interested in fluency and having native-like speech, check out our Real Talk course. In that course, I have not only quick practice for fluent speech, but also I teach you how to use TV and movies in order to have more native-like speech to link and to reduce. Thanks for joining me on this live Fluency Friday. Looking forward to seeing you in tomorrow's live class. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. Speechmodification.com. Bye everyone. Have a great Friday.